My gosh, that's probably the easiest Rush song I've ever taught. Hey Rush fans, it is Dean here with another of the series of 4 special songs I'm teaching. It just works out that I hadn't taught these 4 particular songs yet, and Neil Peart just passed away, which is tragic. And if you want to see a video of a grown man cry, you can go right there and see it. I miss the guy terribly. I'm very saddened for his passing. And there's 4 particular songs that he penned the lyrics for. Well, now when you listen to them, you just can't help but think of Neil. And Time Stands Still is the one we're doing today. So that's how we start. We're going to look at the very beginning here, the intro. And for this you need a nice chorus, great nice chorus sound. Nice as you can find. Maybe a little compressor. I don't have any compressor on. I'll show you at the end of the video what I did, what I've done. So we're going to start off, that's our first notes, like that. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and that's da, da, da. Now these are actually the same note, so it's as such. So again, it's starting here on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Alright, so you're strumming 3. You go 1, 2, and then open. Open 2nd string. Even though those are the same notes. So what do we got so far? We got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's 4th fret on the 5th string. 2nd fret on the 4th string. Open 5th string. Again, 4th, 5th string. 2nd, 4th string. Open 5th string. So you put those 3 3s together. You've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then you strike 1, 2. That's a sus2, I believe. You hit it twice. And of course, alright, so now notice how I'm holding everything down here. I'm letting everything ring and resonate as much as I can. I'm not trying to stifle any resonance. We want to keep it all nice and ringing. And then, although you have to be kind of tricky here, you have to go 1, 2, and instead of actually hitting a chord, you're going to go and start doing your riff again. So you're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Should be enough for you to work with, and then you move up to the verse. Now I think he plays a C sharp minor, and he doesn't play the E on the bottom, so it's kind of a bar chord. You're not really barring though. You're just going, or you could go like this, which is an option as well, I guess. But I think he's playing B minor. And you're muting a bit. You're playing the bass notes, kind of. I think they're 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And you're muting a bit, so it's got that sort of movement feeling to it. And you're letting it ring out again on the A sus2. And then you go. So let's examine that. So C minor, out a bit. Then you go A, G sharp, A, G sharp, E. So that's A, 5th string, and then 4th fret in the 6th string, back and forth, open E. And then, oops, I'll do that again. So. So, that was probably easy enough just to watch and copy what I did, basically, right? So. So it's open 5th string. I just realized it sounds like "Oh Canada." Oh Canada. Oh, a little secret, what do they call it, an Easter egg there? Rush being Canadian. Oh Canada. Alright, sorry, that's a little off topic here. So, and then slide up to the 7th, okay? That's 3, 5, 7th. And that being, that's an A. That's an A chord, right? Bar chord. And then an E in there. And then, so basically that's hitting this note here, this one here, and then open on the E and the B string. So, but you can just hold your positions there. And then it goes back to the B minor. And then I think he does, which is, you're just picking your E, your B, and your G string here. Now this is important. He does this sometimes, if not all the time. He plays this, which I forget the name of the chord. Is it 11? Plus 11? I forget. I think it's plus 11. I'll put it in the screen there, whatever it is. I have to check it. And then it's the. Now, actually, Alex doesn't even play anything in this part of the song, but just to teach you the melody that Amy Mann is singing, it's just a B here, starts on a B. So that's basically what she's singing, and then finally Alex comes in again. He goes, depending on what part of the song you're at, we'll go to the E part. No, wait a second. I think it goes E. And this is a bar chord on the F sharp minor, right? You're just using these two. What I'm doing there is I'm picking, or just trying to show you here. These are the famous Lifeson chords. How could you not know these? Lifeson chords. And then this part is just a D, an A, and an E. The innocence slips away, I think it's the lyric. And from there, you got your little solo part. So let's look at what you're fingering first of all. We've got the open E and B. They're kind of filling in. But the main meat there is da 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 da. So it's if you listen closely to the album, you can hear also, which he doubled. He did another track, I believe, with that. Although you could actually do it together. You could go. But I don't think it sounds as good, actually. It sounds just better, especially when you're picking, just to do with on the G string here. So it's starting on the 4th fret there, right? And then the 5th, 4th, no wait, 4th, 6th, 8th, 9th. 4, 6, 8, 9. We'll just do it slow motion, so. Alright, so I think we got that. And then, well, there is one. Now that is just a little bit different. And there's one part of the song where he does that. It's pretty pronounced. So basically you're going, and then E. And then this one. But you just hold this position. It's like a B, right? It's like you're just going 1. So here, I'll show you clearly here. So you go 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 1st string, 2nd string. And then it's how it finishes. Okay, so that is it, 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 that is it. That was an easy one, my gosh. That's probably the easiest Rush song I've ever taught. Okay, so the amp I was recording with was the very famous Roland Jazz Chorus. And this is the Jazz Chorus 90. And I wasn't miking it, I was actually going out to the back here. It has a headphone out, phone's cabinet voiced. So I got this breakup cable here. It divides the stereo out from the headphone jack, and it divides it into left and right, and then I have those running into my camera, which is right here. And I've got a left and right in, so I can mix that in as well as my audio, which is right here. Anyways, yeah, that's the back story. And if you're not familiar with the Jazz Chorus, it's definitely one of the most famous amps, classic amps, for its really wonderful clean sound, and of course the wonderful stereo chorus, which is all analog, not digital.